He's very talented. And I think that we should combine with him. Garcia will help us shine.
Federal breath height, drag race limo lands through red lights. Mad faces become slash faces pulling gas stations. Money clips filled with Franklins, money green Wally's thinking. Crackheads washing my windows, I'm rolling Indo. Plus rolling Indo, it never endo. Bitches in the ride playing Nintendo. Internet inside the headrest. I used to be possessed by stress, now I'm in the text. Why you still frontin' with intertext? Getting bent off your whiz welfare check. Petty burglar, confetti herbia. You ain't a player, you's a car thief. Yellow teeth, shit breath, paper chasing. In this race, niggas like you will get left. Facing death, your last breath was on a project step. Half step, niggas sleep, I never slept. Shit is deep, quiet is kept. Niggas creep, trying to test my click thick like lining in your vest. Peep the Wild West, style I finesse. Mad laws like to profess, I don't fess. Mad guards like the tribe of Koresh. You can't do me wrong, God write rhymes in cuneiform. Why you blind niggas mistake the sun for the moon? 500,000, shine like Saw, blow like arms, so controller of the universe. Arm, leg, arm, head. Bomb your progress, I progress on a conquest. Who want test Elliot Ness? I blow spots like David Koresh. My young thuns rock flavors of guts and bust big guns. Calico spitting out of black hoopers with V12 engines. P.O.L.O. suit, new Air Jordans, ice rain change. Much loot, never caught in the truth. Trapped in the square, atmosphere, pretty thug in your club. If you shit whack, we pull the plug. If you act fed, we crack the style bottles over your head. Whip your ass like you spoke to the feds. You wet though, Petro, Heckle and Jekyll. My tech blow, gun clap, niggas feet tap like step shows. I flex low, in the expo, on the phone with Esco. Firm lounge with a cess grow. Burn towns down, AZ collect dough. Round the world espresso, $500,000. Gold cup, fresh glow. Bitches go nuts when we roll up. We don't front, we rolled up. We pulling off, bitches screaming out, please hold up. These roll up, trees blown up. We got warrants for all the MCs blown up. Cop sergeants hard as hard and Jake's ease on up. Partners while we get these G's on up. It's the gardeners that makes us marvelous. To break us, it's harder cuz some iller shit done started up. 500,000 dicks hard enough to keep your bitch click charged up. She lick dick to the guard bus. Player bitches big cards up. Stunts fuck on conference, Versace pumps. She know Foxy, nature Captain Cuban Rocky. Shooting by me in the fly-V with two mommies. Thumping Mary, you remind me. Then my man behind me in the 5B. Drive beside me, told my thumb pardon me. Peace God, how will I be?
You know, that's enough. Enough said. Greed, lust, hate, and envy will destroy us. 500,000 will be our speaker. Enough said.
Shout it out, shout it out, shout it out, shout it out. Shout it out, shout it out, shout it out, shout it out. Happy fucking Labor Day, you heard me? Happy Labor Day, you heard me? We in the building. Joff, I see you in the building. Happy Labor Day, you heard me? I see you in the building, Joff. Happy Labor Day, y'all heard me? Give a few people some time to pull up in the building. We got a good one today. We go on the Eastern Parkway Labor Day today. Juve, South Africa, bro. I see you in the building. The people is pulling up. I done shared the live. It's time to rock and roll. You dig what I'm saying? We got the Mac Baller family up in here, the top of the top tigers of all tigers. Joff in the building. Ron Boogs, happy Labor Day to everybody that's pulling up in the building. Happy Labor Day to everybody that's pulling up in the building. Joff said he just got off the FaceTime with the big homie Fifth, and he know who the real CI is, and it's not Bimmy. Y'all heard what I said from day one, right? A lot of niggas got up and switched their sides and how they felt about certain shit. Nah, nigga, I'm staying solid, nigga. Like I said, certain people's reputations, I'm not going to be a part of the slander. And sometimes people need real niggas to speak up for real niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like real rap. Word up. That's a fact. Job said 50 told him who the confidential informant is. And y'all heard what I said from day one. It ain't them. I even did a show when niggas caught a body down here with my cousins. Niggas pulled all our names up and shit. Motherfucking lawyers subpoenaed us. So I don't know about certain affidavits and all that other bullshit, but nah, I'm not gonna be a part of no motherfucking slandering crew. Nah, niggas is really outside. Damn. Job said it's Black Just, rest in peace. Damn. Good God Almighty. Damn, and I knew, damn. Justice be in the motherfucking hood with Demencio, God bless the dead. Damn, man. Damn, son. That shit is crazy. That shit got me thinking about 50's song. Lord, forgive me for I've sinned over and over again just to stay on top. They don't know nothing about that ghetto Quran, son. That first motherfucking album 50 drop was crazy. The ghetto Quran. Woo! Lord, forgive me, cause I've sinned over and over again just to stay on top. Well, if you ain't understand the ghetto Quran, you was never outside. Facts of life, Joff. Facts of life. He said, I know a lot of streets, Queens not going to be happy, but I exposed them. Rest in peace. The nigga was a Siat. You can't fix a wrong with a lie. You cannot fix a wrong with a lie. You cannot fix a wrong with a lie. Damn. I'm talking about this shit crazy, man. Damn. But you know what? Shout out to Jive, he in the building. He did tell us something on one of his songs that I love to death. He did tell us something on one of his songs, y'all. He did tell us something on this song right here, y'all.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly. My phone, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to fool me. Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in a hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Tip of my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Meek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Job, that's my brother, you know we moving tax. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, marriage shit. It's how we music, nigga. Go.
I swear to God, 50 said that shit, man. He said, I didn't believe that, Paul. He helped me keep my first GSSR. He had the Ford Runner, the 3, the 5, and the Z. Good God. Damn. I didn't believe that, Paul. He helped me cop my first GSSR. He had the 4Runner, the 3, the 5, and the Z. Damn. I swear he used to be in Weeksville with Demencio and them, and Lou and them, and Puttio and them, right on Utica Avenue. That's crazy, y'all. Damn. Word up. Oh, Ron, Ron, you should have been here last night, Ron. We had a great show last night. You know the people in the bushes, they come out and go in and come out and go in. You know they gonna pop up. You know they gonna pop up. We over here for the Back Block Chronicles for a week. Next Friday, we going back to the Big Dice Chronicles. But we on the Big Dice Chronicles 777, the backup page is going to be stronger than ever. I told you over here, we're going to be discussing hot topics with the non-biased opinion. Non-biased opinion. Non-biased opinion. But I've always been told the facts are always going to be facts and they're going to held up in the street. One thing I don't like is, quote unquote, this is just my opinion. Nigga, respect it to check it. Don't make no difference. I don't like the way niggas is getting, certain people's names is getting pulled into certain things of YouTube, especially when it comes to street shit, like real stand-up characters, real stand-up individuals like them. You dig what I'm saying? Nah, it's just certain shit. I told y'all from day one, everybody was jumping on that wave, talking about this and that and that and this. No. See, I don't know the intricacies of that detail right there, but that's why I did my show the other night, to let people know from a non-biased point of view. I was subpoenaed. I was subpoenaed by a lawyer's office. And the lawyer's office was defending a man that was prosecuted for killing my cousin. So I ain't know nothing about that shit. When them niggas talk about come subpoena me for what? Like they said, anything or any information that they could find out that could possibly get their client released from jail, a real lawyer is going to do. See, lawyers got an investigative team. They got money. They got budgets where they can pay people to go outside and get certain fucking information. An investigative team, like they said, snitches for lawyers. Just like Ben Matlock. If you look at the show Ben Matlock, remember the black dude? He was an investigative reporter for Ben Matlock. His niece was an investigative reporter for him, meaning he just paid them to go out and find information. That's all that meant. They ain't have to go to no motherfucking get no college degree. That was just the motherfucking handle on their name, investigative reporter. Because number one, you're investigating something and you're coming back and reporting what you investigated. So that's all that is. That's all that is. But it's fucked up, 20, 30 years later. But like they say, if it don't come out in the wash, that should have come out in the rinse. 20, 30 years later, certain things will come up. And shout out to 50 Cent, because you could tell Nana Jive talking about it from the fucking song, The Ghetto Quran. He told you back then what he had an idea of, but he just didn't talk about it because he wasn't sure. But now you know he said it. He said it was Black Just, not Demi. You heard what he said? I couldn't believe. He said rumors in the hood that Just was snitching. He said that straight up in his song. Rumors in the hood that Just was snitching. He said, I couldn't believe that, Paul. He helped me cop my first GS XR. He had the 4Runner, the 3, the 5, and the Z. Good God Almighty. He had the fucking Toyota Ford Runner, the 500 Benz, the 300 ZX, and the 300 Benz. Oh, them niggas was getting different money. They was getting different money. Ron Borg said, I was at a championship game and they played for 30,000. I seen that throwback picture. You put up on the gram too, Ron. I seen that throwback picture you put up on the gram too, Ron. They couldn't understand it. If you better stop putting them pictures up. Only a chosen few is going to be able to understand that. And shout out to everybody that's been coming over here to the Back Block Chronicles. I'm at 84 subscribers. 2 days ago, I was at 70 subscribers, so I'm up 14. I need this channel monetized too. If I already got 1,300 at the Big Dice Chronicles, this over here should be monetized. Bad Vibes, salute, beloved. Yo, Vibes, we found out who the CI was, baby. We found who the CI was, baby. And it wasn't the great Bimmy. Salute the Bimmy. I think I'm the only person on YouTube that spoke up for Bimmy. These is facts. If you go listen to all these shows, everybody has some, I'm the only one that spoke up for Bimmy. I'm the only one. You notice I'm the only one to be doing a few things on YouTube. Chase Milano's in the fucking building. Speaking of only one, I'm the only one that had Chase Milano on the platform. We made YouTube history yesterday, y'all. We made history, y'all. Smash that like button. Shout out to all my Caribbean people for this Independence Day of the labor that y'all have contributed. All my Guyanese, Jamaican, Haitian, Bayesian, Venezuelan, Brazilian. You dig what I'm saying? Puerto Rican, Dominican. You know what I'm saying? This is the parade of the parades right now, y'all. This is the day of independence and labor for all the hard work that all of us has put in, all our forefathers, all of us that put in. Oh, that's a fact, Vibes. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know when Vibes went over the mic, it's a fact. That's a fact. Shout out to Bad Vibes. That's a fact. Word up. But certain people from different cloths, Vibe. So I know what you're going to do. I know you're going to live right. Everybody not going to live right. I didn't really like that whole situation. Like I said, I don't really be playing. If y'all notice, I'm the only, like they said, I'm the only one that got monetized without saying anybody's name. Word up. I just decided to come in on and do it on my way, on my time. I did my Frank Sinatra shit. You know, I'm gonna do it my way, y'all. I'm on my Frank Sinatra shit. You feel me? Because some of us really are outside. You say the wrong thing, nigga walk up, beat you in your face with a fucking hammer or a bat. You'd be like, why did a nigga beat me in my face with a hammer or a bat? Because you talk too fucking much. Niggas gotta stop talking so much, especially with this YouTube shit, man. Don't get it twisted. There's so many things that we could talk about. Talk about movies. Talk about Jurassic Park. Talk about the new movie, The Meg, Part 2. There's so many things we could talk about. But certain shit. Excuse me, y'all. Let me go into an old rap with me and my man Half a Mil, y'all. Shout out to my man Half a Mil. This is something we did back in the days. Let's go.
DJ, Sus One. Stop game.
What the deal?
Dice Lover.
Half a mil.
Yo.
Moves must be made.
New York City.
Half a mil.
Yeah.
Freestyle.
Jungle love, project niggas rumble and bubble drugs. Mad blow, calico, empty the 100 slugs. Bystanders running duck, Hustlers be pumping drunk, we used to go to free lunch. Now we sling blow and P-Funk. My man let off a punk that made a D-jump, cause he want info on how much weight we bump. Around the way, niggas hold AKs in tree trunks. Down nickels and trays, niggas get blazed later for 3 months. And I see you, cause you thought I ain't see you pushing the land. 20 of your mans in caravans linked up. I ain't about beef, I put detonators under Prince trucks. Fuck ducking the feds, now the word said. Master Masons try to plant verbs in my earth's head. Shot up a coke house in North Carolina with dreads. Selassie I youth, got it by truth. The team fled, 1,400 miles back to New York, the cream spread. Independently, I guzzle gallons of Hennessy, run with wanted mans, smuggle grams, Dallas and Tennessee, master energy. Gunshots, kid, leave your subconscious obnoxious. Snatch your ice, let my son rock this. Never had the key to success, but unlocked it. I hold a hot brick and won't drop it. Project niggas hotter than the tropics. Jake's trying to find where we hot shit. Police vans and pirate ships, but we scientists. Blow your boat out of the water, new world order. Projects is pyramids, truth is square recorded.
Ha, ha, ha. Right, brother, check me out. Yo, I don't know what to do. Old timers tell me crime no pay. That shit is crazy. I'm pumping dimes and started with trades. Them was the good old days. Selling off lovely. Slinging, getting paid. Never shook or afraid from the home of the brave. Where po-po moves sneaky young hoes. Dress freaky niggas robbed from the weekly hustlers. Move discreetly. Bad cats try to beat me. Plotting scheme to defeat me. It's all plans that fail, so they pay me cash weekly. Custom whips with TVs. Bulletproof just in case some jealous niggas rush my ride to put slugs in my face. Bet I get away. Get my crew, come back another day. Rent some cars, parking late. When I see you, I spray. Strictly chess moves, keep the plan tight like architects. Ash from all aspects, stop my flow, get wet. Cuban connect down in Tibet, making $500,000 bets. Hitting my peeps off with coke to bring the cash back correct. Down on Prospect where niggas rock ABs with texts and get respect. And ain't scared to lay it to rest.
Life's a bitch, so I became a pimp. Bitch niggas eat catered shrimp. Rock gators with a limp while you can't even pay your rent. My days are spent obtaining mitts by standing on pavements. Serving fiends with that gray shit. Every day hit, my son is hot. Lost a knot, knocked off a number spot. Maria had a Glock in her crotch. He slapped the bitch, took the drop. Shorty's wild, even hooked off on pops. Now he's locked, snitches on the block, call the cops. 2G bail, moms can't pay it, that's all she got. Call $500,000, you be out in a minute, babe pop. That's the way we rock, inside of the beast. Young blood is what Leviathan's feast. Temptation, condemnation, violence increase. Project MCs with thug and college degrees. My knowledge outseas, cocaine and alkies. Niggas that surround me got bounties in other counties. 24 ounces of raw on the floor under car seats. Pieces to greeting, but our meetings involve heat. Mafiosos leak from the cheek. Scarface, looking God face. 20 brick heist led to a car chase. When you out of town, New York seems like a far pace. Walking through hell with gasoline drawers. Been in the pens and mad Supreme Courts. The price of sin had no reward.
Fuck it, I'd rather chill, but my life is a hoax. I yap a chain from my throat, I'ma get a big A for coke. Mastermind a plan, take trips to other lands. Enterprise with my man, war moves and caravans. Move cautious, cause Pataki will ship you to Caxacky. Mostly colored hair nappy. Oh, how Uncle Sam's happy. They try to trap me, no hard evidence. The drug tactics don't make sense. Oh, fuck the president. He lets a chick push the buttons, always talking and bluffing and ain't giving us nothing. So I proceed to strive, emotional war with my pride. All my pain I keep inside, analyzed through eyes. In the crack game, simple and plain cats get slain over cocaine. Enough thugs' blood had to drain. Over the next man's mistakes I elevate, calculate, stay away from graveyards. Fuck doing a bit of state.
Death to the hustler haters, players lick shots, sprinting in gators. Living the greatest, splitting up wages, contagious, ill life. Real trife, built right, lost a million dice and I'm still in ice. So colder than winter nights, freeze your inner sight. Like when fiends put white hype in the pipe. Me with a mic is stronger than the Christians' belief in Christ. Illegal life, my Hebrew life was killed by evil life. It's hard for me to sleep through nights. Truth, I speak through mics, rhymes I write. Shine like twilights in every zones, heavy stones. Every poem I blow 'em, toss 'em and turn 'em. Burn 'em in the furnace, I'ma throw 'em. For those who never learn this, I'ma show 'em how to flow like agua. I blow, Papo, you're my Dado. $500,000, Originado, Slick Movado, Imperado. Wherever I go, Lablo, spots from New York to Chicago. I'm Hotto, still keep my eyes open wide, yo.
Rest in peace to $500,000. Rest in peace to my bro $500,000, James Ward Jr. They will never be another $500,000. Shout out to the whole Albany Projects. Always clean in the building, FTC right. I never forget when me and Half was in the studio, man. Shout out to DJ Ali, man, when we was doing that shit. Half had me so motherfucking hype in there that night, y'all. Fuck it, I'd rather chill, but my life is a hoax. If I yap a chain off a throat, I'm gonna go get a big A for coke, then mastermind a plan, take trips to other lands, enterprise with my man, war moves and caravans. Move cautious, cause Pataki will ship you to Caxacky. Mostly colored hair nappy. Oh, how Uncle Sam's happy. They try to trap me. No drug evidence. Yo, I went crazy on that shit, y'all. Half had me bugging in the studio over that shit, man. That's when Bill Clinton was the president back in the days. That's when I was like, fuck the president. He let a chick push the buttons, always riffing and buffing and ain't giving us nothing. So I proceed to strive, emotional war with my pride. All my pain I keep inside and analyze through eyes. In the crack game, simple and plain cats get slain. Over cocaine, enough thugs' blood had to drain. Over the next man's mistakes, I elevate and calculate. Stay away from graveyards. Fuck doing a bit upstate. It'll never be another half, man. God bless the dead. That nigga used to have me in the studio writing like I was crazy, man. He's like, fuck that shit, God. Do that shit, God. Rest in peace on Labor Day to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Banga, 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 banga. Everybody that's going to Juve tonight. You're always a queen. I don't know if you quote unquote found out about the situation they was talking about Bimmy, but I stood by him. Always a queen. If you know her, you know her. Certain things she knows about. I always stood by it. We found out Bimmy was not the rat. It's been confirmed. Rest in peace. It was Black Just. Jaffe came in here and let it be known, y'all. Word up. That's a fact. Don't matter if it's 10 or 100. I'm going to stay right, brother. I keep trying to tell you that. Yo, when I came here, Chase, I didn't come alone. I came with God. Only time I went behind the avatar is to roll up, y'all. Because I said somebody's children could be walking around when I'm rolling up a split. But I don't be sitting behind no motherfucking avatars. I need a motherfucker to know who he's talking to. Just like when I'm in the presence of a man, I'm going to look a man in his motherfucking eyes, let him know who we talking to and who we dealing with. And whatever happens from there, inshallah, you know? But word up. How y'all feeling today on Labor Day, man? Yo, Ron Borg said, yo, Joff, I need 16. Harlem Cat still. What? Ron, I'm talking about it, Ron. They don't know about this shit, Ron. Ron, they don't know what we talking, Ron. They don't know what it is, Ron. Yeah, they don't know what it is, Ron. Us old timers still got it. You dig what I'm saying? What? Like I told niggas, though, I was scared to do it, my shit, because the real street niggas gonna get excited, but I used to be like, man, if the feds hit this shit, I might get indicted. Oh, man. Facts. Crazy. Shit crazy, y'all. Well, one thing I am glad to say, shout out to Bad Vibes, shout out to myself, shout out to Jaffe for letting us know what's going on. A few of us stood tall when Bimmy name got pulled up. But I know one thing, his name shouldn't have got pulled up, y'all. Shout out to KK, too, for standing by his family. His name shouldn't have got pulled up. Like certain shit niggas don't. And shout out to the hat that came up to Mikey B. You know what I'm saying? Like certain shit niggas need to stop doing, bro. That's why y'all should know and be able to understand the difference. I don't even say that no more, real and fake. We're going to stop doing that. We're going to stop saying we're going to stop saying the real and the fake. We should just start saying the more in tune and more experience. The some in tune and the more experience, because some people, it's not that they're fake. They haven't went through certain experiences and they wouldn't know what to do, or they wouldn't know how to react or think because they never been put in certain experiences themselves. Tube Chronicles, salute. We got Tube in the building, y'all. Word up. We could walk that shit too, Ron Boogs. I got a bad back, though. I ain't walking too fast, Ron Boogs. I got a bad back. Y'all know my eye is messed up. I got a corn on my left foot. They took out 2 teeth last year, number 14 and 16. But besides that, I'm all right. Besides that, y'all, I'm all right. Hold on. Besides that, I'm all right. Shout out to all the senior citizens. Shout out to all the senior citizens. I'm one. Shout out to all the senior citizens. Next Sunday, I'll be 51 years old. I told y'all last year when I turned 50 years old, the week of my 50th birthday, them niggas sent me the American Association Retired pamphlet in the motherfucking AARP pamphlet in the mail. Shout out to all the senior citizens. Shout out to the senior citizens that look this good. Huh? Shout out to the 50 and plus that look this good, y'all. Huh, Ron Books? How always a queen? Shout out to the 50s and better that look this good. To do it like y'all know I do my rock impersonation. Yo, Chase, check out my rock impersonation. My little cousin told me I look like The Rock. I sound like no Rock. They said, yes, you do. So I took that as a compliment. They said The Rock had Janet Jackson. He had her blushing. And then what was that? Why did I get married? So, you know, the chick they call The Rock a heartthrob. So if my little cousin told me I look like The Rock, I look like The Rock. That's a fact. Ron B said 53 and don't look it. That's a fact. That's a fact. Y'all don't know nothing about that, man. And two about to come back and get up on y'all. That nigga done set up his shit. He said he got his shit set up. He got his shit set up. He about to be broadcasting. I don't know if he gonna do the videos or the gaming or whatever he supposed to be doing, but he said he ain't going nowhere. Told me just pay the StreamYard. I gotta pay the StreamYard. You know, I gotta pay the StreamYard right here too. When they overcharged me for the other one, I think they put that all on the Big Dice Chronicles. I gotta pay the StreamYard too. When I got up today, I seen that red shit. I said, uh-oh, that red shit, man, it's time to pay this motherfucker. Uh-oh, we got Vibes in the building. Vibes, salute, beloved.
Salute.
Only the real understood who Bimmy was, bro.
Hey, yo, I said what I said. I jumped up there with Mikey being, it was me and Mikey being KK up there, you heard? You know me, I'm in and out like a joke. I came up there. Yo, Bimmy, just stay focused, man. Just stay focused, bro. Like, this ain't nothing right here.
This ain't nothing right here, man. This is
I was like, that was a dud. That was a dud in the dark. Mm-hmm.
That's the theatrics of YouTube. I just think that, yo, shame on the cats that's doing foul shit like that. I'm just gonna say shame on you.
Yo, that was a dud in the dark that, you know, she struck a couple people. Definitely got a lot of attention on the internet and on the street.
And in the street.
You know, regular shit.
And in the streets, bro.
And depending on where you at, you gauge what was real, what was fake about that whole thing, man.
That's a fact. That's a cold-blooded fact. Tube said he got 16, he's 16, and he had 4,000. That's a fact. Shout out to Tube.
Yo. Yeah, go to Tube. Yo, also, that's old information versus new information. You know, today, new information, they could doctor and tailor a whole lot of stuff like they do up here on YouTube, right?
Yeah, man.
But when you got old information, old case law, you got people that's still in the pen that got that in their legal folder, in their bags. YouTube can't play with that, man.
They can't play with that.
Certain people got to realize, like, just being on the other side of the wall like that, we know the law, certain aspects, certain tenets of the law. We ain't just sitting there with bad criminals.
That's
bad
right.
criminals do is they can study good law.
That's right.
The law is what it is, man.
Law is law.
Yeah, shout out to Bimmy. Shout out to Bimmy and the true followers and seekers and those that know me.
Word. That's a
Ain't nobody gonna steer nobody wrong. Ain't nobody gonna steer nobody wrong up here. Maybe they will.
With that
not us,
bullshit.
bro.
We damn sure. That's why I had to do my live, because like I said, when my cousin got killed, my little cousin, the police grabbed him up. He was only 12 years old. My little cousin said everybody name in the town that was of any importance, we all got subpoenaed. You dig what I'm saying? But we got subpoenaed by a lawyer company, a lawyer's firm. We didn't get subpoenaed by no court. The lawyer said, yo, check this out. We need to know what you know. I don't know shit. You know these two people right here? Yeah, they're my cousins. You sure you don't know anything else that can help us? We need you to write that down. Write what down, my nigga? I told you. They said,
you have to. You have to do that.
That's a fact. They said, write on this piece of paper.
You have to.
The
only way what you say out your mouth can become official court document is if you write it down and sign it. That's the affidavit. What I said too when I typed into the comments, an affidavit and a statement
It's
is
two different things.
things.
It's two different things.
So
beloved.
everybody that was running with okay, but he wrote an affidavit. I could write an affidavit or something, acknowledges certain facts. Say you get booked, right?
That's right.
I know you was at. I'm not. He was home with his aunt, chilling in the backyard.
That's right.
I can contest to help your case. I can write an affidavit. So you know what? Nah, Dice was, according to alleged facts or what I believe, Dice is not dead. You heard?
That's right.
And sign and notarize it. Become official court document. That's not a statement though.
Because I tried to walk out the lawyer's office. He said, hold on, calm down. He said, you need to write down what you just said to me. I said, I told you. He said, just write it down, Mr. McLeod. I said, I do not know anything pertaining to this case or any other case. Sincerely, Damon McLeod, and walked out.
Right. And on the side of guilt or innocence, there's bad statements too. There's bad affidavits too. Let's not get that wrong. That's what people probably misconstrue.
That's what they got different though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. They think it's affidavit means you wrote a statement. That's not true.
That's not true. That's why I had to do my show. I wasn't touching that as far as the intricacies of that. But I know one thing, I had to speak up. That's what I had to speak up about. I said, hold up, an affidavit. I'm sitting in my yard one day, the sheriff pulled up in the yard. And, I'm looking, what the fuck the sheriff doing here? Niggas like this envelope.
Anytime law enforcement, listen. This is not civilian. Like, this is how they do things. This is with the law that governs the land. You could tell authorities anything. You could tell a court anything. You could say what you want to say. You had a right to do that. You heard? What makes it official and where they would credit it as a court document or your official testimony. You have to write it down.
Facts.
They don't go by just word of mouth. The word of the mouth to the court don't mean nothing. It's like nothing.
That's
you got to verify and confirm that. Yeah.
Because I wasn't getting on that narrative. I'm not on that shit, man. I know what it is for niggas to slander.
Yeah.
You see YouTube shit, like it's fucked up. My name gets slandered on YouTube. That's why I had to do that show. Like I said, I done did a bunch of shit in the street that hey, some won't agree with, but I ain't never lied about it. You dig what I'm saying? But just the slander,
you don't need to.
That shit is
it don't need to. To say, yo, it ain't no need to do that. You don't know why? Nice. The same people that were sitting there taking the time to type in, okay, the misunderstanding of an affidavit versus something else. All they had to do was just probably exit that app, right? Go to Google, search whatever your vehicle or search is, go there, right? And look up the difference in affidavit. That way you would equip yourself with the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? To know, okay, now what Bimmy was saying was what he was saying. He didn't make he didn't make an affidavit to hurt nobody. Yeah. It discovered that he was there. No. It was discovered that they learned through investigation, post investigation, that he was there. Okay, he released a statement just saying, okay, yeah, I was there. I didn't see him do nothing. He didn't do nothing. Whatever y'all saying he didn't do anything. Well, how's that right?
That's a fact.
How the fuck is that right? That ain't right. I ain't even chatting. I don't go down. There's nothing. He tried to help a nigga. And we all under that. That's why Mikey B was saying what he was saying. We all undid that at a certain point of our criminality.
Everybody.
We all undid that. Even some of the viewers right now that's under my voice, that could hear me, see me, or will see me. We all done ran through that if you playing in the streets.
If you was outside.
Yeah, if you was outside, you always did that.
They used to come grab us for no reason and take us to 77 precinct and just throw us in lineups. We don't even know what the fuck is going on.
Yo, Dice. Me and you, China, rest in peace, we all for the same neck of the woods right there in crime. Yeah, let's lend some more light on what we said too that went along with the facts of the case, right? With Bimmy and Wag, Free Wag, and so many others. Bush, these people right here, the 77 precinct, right? And it's a public fact. Was given homicide. You had to take the Sweeney and Mike Paul, and Green.
The
and homicide.
Mike
They was giving cases.
And the dirty Destefano.
They was giving cases, my nigga, to people. They pick you up in the street. They'll question you. You don't know nothing. All right, you don't know nothing. Here, take this body. I know
They did that to
personally. They
people.
about 5 of my friends. Hello, they did that to plenty of people up on the ad. People that know what I'm saying up on the ad. Yo, they gave cases to dudes that was innocent, bro. That's why they got out 20 odd years later. Yeah? The 77 precinct is not a credible precinct. That they stayed doctoring, putting homicides on people. They had nothing to do with nothing, bro.
And the Padmore crew was robbing everything, hustling, killing.
Yeah. Yo, on your side, I'm up on Franklin. You down on your side in Utica. Me and you both know. Yeah, right. The next one, you had homicide detectives that had crack spots right there on Utica. Am I lying, dog?
These
Am I lying? Y'all. Right out of the precinct. Running everything.
Pappy
That's
Mason
a bad
was
time.
in love with my mother, y'all. These is facts. Pappy
Mason
was
in
love with my mother, man. These is facts.
That's a fucking fact, nigga.
That nigga was in love with my moms, man. That nigga used to give me money for no reason. He used to be like, yo, give me your phone number. No. I give you $100 for your phone number.
Yeah.
No.
You're fucking free Pappy, man. Word, man. Good dude, Pat, man. Good soldier.
Free Pat,
man. You know, I know it's been a while. It's been a while since I seen like or been around or even got like an update on Pat. But for those concerned behind the wall, he started that time, man, and I could attest to that. Anybody that did a significant amount of time can attest to that. When you start doing excessive numbers and repetitions, years, start to get to your mind. I said it to say this, right? That Pappy happened to be one of those, man, that mentally started to deteriorate.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's starting to like
all that time alone,
yeah,
all
bro.
that time to think, man.
You gotta remember, I did 23 myself. Pappy started doing his time before me. It's a long time, bro. And as far as a challenge to the mental and all that shit, bro, that's tough, man. That's tough for me, man.
And it bothers me because knowing who he was to my moms and my uncles and them. I didn't
good
that
dude,
side
man.
that they talk about. I didn't see that side.
You don't never see that side. You don't never see that side.
Word up. Like these was really the dudes in the hood that, yo, I want a pair of sneakers. You can go, they'll put money out, go right up to St. John's to Vim's. Go get your pair of sneakers then. Go to Simon's. You're looking dirty. These type of niggas grab you and, yo, why you looking so dirty? Come on.
Yeah, niggas didn't play that,
I don't know.
Niggas ain't playing none of that, bro.
It's a new day. And
that's, our era is like recognized, but it's rarely understood, man. You know what I'm saying? It's rarely understood, man. That's why it could come out like it could come out in the rinse like it did right now. You heard? Okay, you hear a popular name, the first allegation nigga throw on the internet. Oh, he's this, he's that. You hear me?
Hell,
you got a bunch of people that run with it. And, okay, it's a possibility. To me and you, that makes no sense at all.
At all. There's no logic to that at all.
Like a paperwork party, all this paperwork party shit. You hear me, bro?
Especially on YouTube, bro. Especially on
YouTube. Yeah.
On YouTube?
This ain't. Yeah, they make it seem like YouTube is like the fucking court of law, like the public court of law, and most of respectfully to all the YouTubers, viewers, and everybody, most of them don't understand the tenets of what we talking about. Especially when we start talking about criminal law, criminal charges, why a person went in for this, especially when it's certain details and dynamics in the play. You heard? They don't understand that. These are regular people that grew up right there on their couch on the computer. Ain't never opened a Federal Reporter or state television legal book. They ain't open nothing. They ain't ever do none of that. So what they don't be talking about?
And see the part that I think about now, and I hope nothing does happen respectfully. See, people fail to realize there's a lot of people that's upset about this, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people.
I don't go to sleep with no sleep over it and all that. I'll be honest, but in this corner of my mind, like being moving around and all that, I'd be like, yo, that's fucked up. Cause nigga got a bad buzz on a nigga that is really a fucking falsehood, bro.
Like
you got a lot of followers of falsehood.
That type of shit.
Not only that. Not only that, that's like a nigga hopping up, which ain't gonna happen. You too. Yeah, it didn't happen. That's like a nigga hopping up here. Yo, bad vibes told on such and such. You ain't gonna never find that up here. You crazy?
Never. You ain't gonna never find that up here. Especially on our names. This is a different cloth, y'all. Look at greatness, man.
Told on who?
When they
told on who for what?
I said, told on what? I said, well, bring it up.
But on the flip side, you got motherfuckers like Mr. Charleston White and all the niggas throwing badges on and showing pistols and all that shit in his house and all that. Capitalizing off of these southern rights. Yeah, to us, yeah, to maybe to the northerners, respectfully, the viewers, I'm just gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you something here. I'm paying attention. Your vibe is crazy. Yeah, maybe to people in the north, up top, DC, DMV, you know, we just shout out to DMV, you know, we do all that down here, right? New York City, Jersey, all of them on them state. To y'all, that might look like a powerful state. Me see Charleston White, he's sitting his shoulder, all his fucking hardware, his guns, he got a police badge. This is a rat. This is what we should focus on. Not Benny. Not Benny, man. Yeah. Police, he's showing you the guns, he's showing you buckets for ammunition and all that. Again, I said that to say this. That don't look like nothing to people that live in the South or not have some sense of the South. All you're doing is utilizing your fucking rights. You're not showing that you're dangerous. You know what? Most of the people, most of the people down here got more than what Charleston White. Trust me what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Anybody down here in the South. Yo, all that shit, Charleston White showing Dracos and all. Niggas bury them shits in barbecue pits down here for wreck. Like, that shit is nothing, bro. But again, if you in New York and say you on the wrong side of the law, right? This is the PSA. You on the wrong side of the law, and you used to concealing your weapons or run around hiding guns and all that shit on your person and all that, yeah, you're not gonna understand why they go on YouTube. It's sitting there showing some heavy machinery. If you catch my thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right. They don't know it's legal down there.
It's two different. It's legal. That's why people say
you can show your guns on YouTube.
Yeah, you can.
They got people with Black Rambo. Look at Black Rambo. He what? 10 million, 100 million. What the fuck is he doing on Black? That nigga goes around talking and shooting guns.
No, but look at Charleston White's presentation. Me and you both know that, cause we down here. Look at how Charleston White presented. He presented like it's a thrill, y'all. Come on and look what I got. You heard? My man, you ain't saying that nobody's ever gonna understand what the fuck you talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody scared. That shit you showing 3, 4, 5 pistols down here, bro. Man, that shit is nothing in the South, man. You got open and carry stage. You can go in the store. You can go in the store and buy a fucking gun like you could buy a gallon of orange juice down here. What we impressed about?
You don't even need a gun.
But I said it to say fuck Charleston White too. Fuck you, your guns, and your cat. Yeah, right.
And he's very scary. That's why I tell niggas, leave that nigga alone, y'all.
Fuck that nigga. Man, fuck that nigga. I'm not impressed with
that nigga walking around with stun guns in his hand.
Yeah, come on, he's in character. He's in character. No, man, nigga, burn it up. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nobody give a fuck about how much money you got. Nobody give a fuck how many guns you got. Nigga, nobody give a fuck about none of that at the end of the day. Man, tell me to take a consensus on that. Who cares about what Charleston White bitch ass got or what he can show? Yeah, but let's go to some Jaffe though, man. Fuck these niggas, bro. Like, seriously, man.
This nigga's a funny motherfucker. Man. This nigga said, let's get to some Jaffe. That nigga said, these
fuck them niggas. Yeah, fuck the niggas, man. Devon too. I might run down with Devon. See your last little DVD, nigga. Yeah. I might motherfucking respond, depending on how my dick feels, nigga. But anyway, on to something better and different, man.
This is so funny. Nigga said he might respond. He said he might respond. Man. Shout out to Jaffe, man. We got Jaffe in the building.
Yeah.
Let's get to this.
Yeah, let's bring Jaffe on. Fuck wrong with these niggas.
Let's get to this job.
I really don't believe these niggas can fuck with me. My time. Now. Niggas gotta be drunk. They see anything different. Top. Show myself when I get home, then I'ma take the streets. Right. Looking in the mirror, this a better me. Like self-care, I'm making time for me. I know these niggas mad cause they can't fuck with me. Right. Prove me you loyal, now you stuck with me. Real. Don't goof around cause it's no luck with me. Show me you loyal, now you stuck with me. Real. You know I'm real, can put your trust in me. Try to make them get my vision, I'ma paint it, move dangerous. Cocaine V is white painted, move cautious. The niggas call it scared, I call it smart, they too tough. They thought it couldn't happen, now you shot, I talk truth. I jumped off the step, I'm a different stoop. Star Wars, gun in the mask, boy a different troop. Yeah, picture niggas playing around with Rosa son. Have my youngin' light them up, I get you rolled in one. They ain't talking about money, these niggas talking light. Sitting on a brick and a half, I make a move tonight. Yeah, bucket low like I'm a fisherman. No money, I just give her the rod. I'm tryna will her in. Yeah, she turn to Mimi when she up there. Love her when I touch there. She can't get enough, oh yeah. I'm the nigga you call when your man bugging. That's right, go on. I really don't believe these niggas can fuck with me. My time. Now. Niggas gotta be drunk. They see anything different. Top. Told myself when I get home, then I'ma take the streets. Right. Looking in the mirror, this a better me. Like self-care, I'm making time for me. I know these niggas mad cause they can't fuck with me. Right. Prove me you loyal, now you stuck with me. Real. Don't goof around cause it's no luck with me. Show me you loyal, now you stuck with me. Real. You know I'm real, can put your trust in me. Try to make them get my vision, I'ma paint it, move dangerous. Cocaine V is white painted, move cautious. The niggas call it scared, I call it smart, they too tough. They thought it couldn't happen, now you shot, I talk truth. I jumped off the step, I'm a different stoop. Star Wars, gun in the mask, boy a different troop. Yeah, picture niggas playing around with Rosa son.
That shit is different. Rerun. I feel like I'm in Biltmore Ballroom right now, y'all.
I really don't believe these niggas can fuck with me.
You heard what he said, Ron. He said that's Rosa's son, man.
Now. Niggas gotta be drunk. They see anything different. Top. Told myself when I get home, then I'ma take the streets. Right. Looking in the mirror, this a better me. Like self-care, I'm making time for me. I know these niggas mad cause they can't fuck with me. Right. Prove me you loyal, now you stuck with me. Real. Don't goof around cause it's no luck with me. Show me you loyal, now you stuck with me. Real. You know I'm real, can put your trust in me. Try to make them get my vision, I'ma paint it, move dangerous. Cocaine V is white painted, move cautious. The niggas call it scared, I call it smart, they too tough. They thought it couldn't happen, now you shot, I talk truth. I jumped off the step, I'm a different stoop. Star Wars, gun in the mask, boy a different troop. Yeah, picture niggas playing around with Rosa son. Have my youngin' light them up, I get you rolled in one. They ain't talking about money, these niggas talking light. Sitting on a brick and a half, I make a move tonight. Yeah, bucket low like I'm a fisherman. No money, I just give her the rod. I'm tryna will her in. Yeah, she turn to Mimi when she up there. Love her when I touch there. She can't get enough, oh yeah. I'm the nigga you call when your man bugging. That's right, gon' cry on my shoulders. I know we fucking sound foul, but she been wanting to get a pussy up. And yeah, it's a good enough reason to get a pussy up. Told myself when I get home, then I'ma take the streets. Looking in the mirror, this a better me. Like self-care, I'm making time for me. I know these niggas mad cause they can't fuck with me. Right. Prove me you loyal, now you stuck with me.
Prove me you loyal, you
Don't
stuck.
goof around cause it's no luck with me. Show me you loyal, now you stuck with me. You know I'm real, can put your trust in me.
Ain't nobody fucking with Joff, y'all. Ain't nobody fucking with Joff, y'all. Ain't nobody fucking with Joff, y'all. Ain't nobody fucking with Joff, son. Not now. General Beezy and Jaffe got this shit fucked up right now, man. Got this shit fucked up right now, y'all. He got this shit fucked up. The flow is too crazy. And whoever doing the production, whoever doing this production, y'all, whoever doing this production for Jaffe is incredible.
Biggest.
Y'all don't know nothing about that good music, man. Yo, OG Sonny, salute. What up, brother? That nigga say, yo, Dice. Yo, Dice, no freaky. Yo, Dice, this ain't you. I don't know, Dice. I don't know right now, Dice. Yo, word up, yo, Dice. Dice, oh, shit. Yo, Dice on his shit, y'all. He on his Brooklyn shit. That shit was not me, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. You see right here where it say the Big Dice Chronicles with this Biggie Smalls picture and my other DJ Velo, y'all. Word up, because DJ Velo said, nah, that ain't Dice. Hell no, that ain't no fucking Dice. And nigga, he said, hold up. He said, yo, all jokes aside, B. He said, yo, Dice snapped out a couple of weeks ago. He been chilling. Dice don't really be on that shit, though, B. You know what I'm saying? But, sometimes a nigga from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, B? Yo, this nigga Dice had me skanking and all that shit, B. This nigga Dice had me skanking and all that shit, B. Yo, let me tell you something, B. Yo, I don't be understanding it. Yo, Sonny Blanco, that shit is going down in history. The weekly wrap-up, you got that shit locked. You got that shit locked. That's a fact. OG Sonny Blanco did say that. He was like, nah, that ain't Dice style right there. He said, I don't be knowing Dice to be running. Nah, that definitely ain't me. I don't know who did that shit, but I just wish, like, all jokes aside, and y'all want to hear some funny shit, y'all? I just heard Compa say, that is one of the reasons why Compa thought that I was blocked some of the people out of his chat, because he gave me a wrench. I remember one day I'm in the fucking chat, y'all, and then somebody came in there saying the Ghost of Utica Avenue. I said, what the fuck is that? That wasn't me. And I blocked the person that was using the Ghost of Utica Avenue, but I didn't block nobody else. That's just like if somebody come in here and it's not one of y'all, if it's not Tube Chronicles, if Tube be like, yo, that ain't me, I'm blocking that person, because it doesn't take nothing for somebody to get somebody's avatar. If OG Sonny Blanco be like, yo, Dice, that ain't me, I'm blocking that person that's using, because just because a person can get a cell phone, take the picture, and say they OG Sonny Blanco, they can say they Ron Buggs. We had a clone with fucking Jaffe. Remember that, y'all? These niggas is crazy with this fucking YouTube shit. Boy, that shit don't be making no sense, man. And I'm just glad, quote unquote, that people, that's one thing, that's a great thing. At least people know my mannerisms when it comes to certain shit. I'm not going to be in I'm not doing no shit like that, man. I don't be fucking with people like that. That's not my thing. Word up. So shout out to all the content creators, man. Word up. That's a fact. Shout out to everybody. But nah, OG, you got that shit locked, yo. That shit different, man. It's just like when motherfucking Uncle Murder came out with the yearly rap out. He didn't think that shit 18. He'd be doing that shit 18. Well, how long you been doing that shit now, y'all? About 16, 8, 9. That nigga been doing that shit for a long time. Come and walk with me. That nigga got a bunch of them shits, man. Yo, I was laughing last night. You could tell a nigga OG Sonny Blanco from the hood. He got the same fucking wallabies I got, B. No freaky, B. He got the same fucking wallabies, the Oakwood Suedes, B. Yo, word to mother. I swear to God, I got the Oakwood Suede wallabies, B. The same ones, nigga. And I got the beeswax. I got the beeswax wallabies, y'all. I got the leather beeswax wallabies, baby. Oh, shit. The nigga OG Sonny Blanco. And he was sitting up in the wicked. Yo, let me tell you something, see? Y'all don't pay attention to shit, see? I told y'all. Some of y'all look at the picture, but y'all only look at a certain part of the picture. You don't look at the whole picture in the total. See, some y'all might just focus on a tree. You won't look at the beautiful waterfall in the back. You won't look at the bird that's flying in the air. You won't look at the fisherman. You won't look at the beautiful daisies in the mother. I look at the whole motherfucking picture. That nigga OG Sonny was so high last night. That nigga said, yo, I'm about to write up this spliff. He said, I'm not smoking that shit. He said, this shit right here good enough. Why I'm about to light that shit up? See? You can tell when a nigga dead real. And the nigga was sitting in a mean-ass motherfucking coffee leather lounge chair. Y'all niggas don't be paying attention. I was raised with, yo, shout out to OG Sonny Blanco. I ain't gonna talk, because certain people, people think I be throwing shots at people. I'm not throwing shots at people. I'm just trying to give my grandparents and my parents the flowers they deserve, because I came up in the same type of households, y'all. My grandmother had a piano. My grandmother had a 30-gallon motherfucking fish tank when I was a baby. She had a 30-gallon octagon fish tank with the pink neon light when I was 10, 11 years old. My grandmother had a piano in the living room. Her and her best friend, Miss Jenny Watson, that was a school teacher. My grandmother used to give people piano lessons. So I came up different. That's a fact. Yo, OG, I don't like talking about old shit. Oh, I swear to God, OG Sonny Blanco, you can understand. I don't even run. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I don't want to talk about certain shit because niggas be like, yo, nigga throwing shots. No. I was blessed. I had a good fucking hard-working family, man, and I'm going to give them they fucking flowers, man. You dig what I'm saying? We had WHT and we had HBO. And we had Rabbits. Who in here know what Rabbits is? One TV, we had a motherfucking WHT. It was a box that you used to put on top of the TV, and you would have to turn the box on and turn your channel to channel 3. Then in one TV in another room, we had HBO. You couldn't put it on the same channels because back in the days, it was like a little prong thing that you had to put in the back to screw and unhook. It wasn't like now with the cord that you twist in the back like cable. If anybody tell you that, they lying. This is back in the days when it wasn't only thing it was Betamax and VHSs. First of all, it was Betamax and VHS video recorders. My grandmother had the VHS. That was the longer one. Because with the VHS, if you got blank VHS recorder, you could put your shit in and record TV. Because my grandmother used to like to record her soap operas. I come from some real bougie shit. My grandmother had Sony and Fisher. OG Sonny Blanco, you know what I'm saying? My grandmother had a fucking Kirby vacuum cleaner. I don't even want to tell y'all what my grandmother played for a vacuum cleaner back in the days. A vacuum cleaner. The shit was called Kirby. It was a Kirby vacuum cleaner. These motherfuckers come to the crib one day, y'all. It was 2 of them. I'll never forget. It was 2 dudes. They come up. This motherfucker come up with this goddamn vacuum cleaner. The vacuum cleaner was so goddamn big. That shit was looking like Rosie off the fucking Jetsons. You see the motherfucking mechanical robot they got on the Jetsons called Rosie? That's how big the goddamn Kirby vacuum cleaner was. That shit had all type of gadgets on that shit. Listen to this shit. Them niggas reel my grandmother in. My grandfather sitting there like this. The reason why my grandfather's sitting there like that is because he kept saying, yo, how much this shit gonna cost? My grandfather looking at the nigga like James off Good Times. Yo, how much this shit gonna cost? He was like, let's not talk about how much it's gonna cost yet, Mr. McLeod. My grandfather like, fuck you mean? How much this shit gonna cost? They acting like they don't want to talk to them about how much that shit gonna cost. My grandmother going, Fred, leave it alone, leave it alone. Stop, Fred. These motherfuckers on Kirby, they had a first of all, they had a bunch of nozzles that you could take off and on. Shampoo, they had a shampoo nozzle where you could put some shit on the back and pour foam in it, and it would make a foam and a lather on the floor for shampoo. They had the detachable nozzles. He said it even goes in the side of the chairs. Yo, they had everything that you could imagine on this shit. This is when the shit got good. How much y'all think that shit costs? How much y'all think that shit costs? Give me a guess. How much y'all think that shit costs? I'm gonna tell y'all what my grandparents paid for this. But how much you think that shit costs, y'all? That shit's had all type of gadgets, shampoo, bamboo. That shit, matter of fact, that shit was so big, it probably had a babysitting badge. It probably had a button on that motherfucker. You could press that shit, and it was a babysitter. That shit was big as Rosie off of motherfucking the Jetsons. You know the big head motherfucking robot lady? My grandmother and them paid, Ron Boog said $200 to $250. $200 to $250. Yo, Ron Buggs, if it was just $250, my grandfather wouldn't have been sitting there like this. But ironically, you said $250. $250 is 10% of the whole retail price. The price was $24.99 plus tax. $2,499.99 plus tax. And see, back in the days, my grandmother always told us this. She said, baby, if you're going to buy something, if you're going to spend some money on something, you know what my grandmother said? Make sure you get insurance. Because you have to get insurance. It's just like if you buy a cell phone today. It's like if you buy a television today. You go in Walmart and buy you a big screen television today. Go get you a 50, 60, 70-inch TV and put it in. The first thing they're going to say to you is, when you ask them, say the television is $1,000. It's going to be $1,000 plus tax. And then before you say, I'm going to pay the $1,000 plus tax, usually in Walmart, there's a questionnaire that'll come up on the motherfucking counter. Do you want to pay for 2 years of insurance? Pay attention. Anytime you buy a cell phone, anytime you buy any type of electronics today, they will ask you, it's your option. They don't force you to do this, but what they say is, would you like to pay for insurance for this? Some people say, yo, I don't want to pay for no insurance. I'll take my chances. Depending on what you are buying, I will say that you should pay for insurance. If you're buying a cell phone, for instance, for example, and you're getting a cell phone for like $50 or $100, I don't see no need to get no fucking insurance, because if God forbid if something go wrong, hey, you might just have to pay $50 or $100 for another cell phone. But if you're into these high-tech cell phones like iPhones and Samsungs and Galaxies and so forth and Notes and everything and Motorola flips, when you're paying thousands of dollars for phones, meaning $15 to $1,800, $900 to $1,200. In my opinion, I think that's the safest and most safest option to do, is pay for insurance at least for 2 years, because at least for 2 years, if something is going to happen, you would think it would happen within the first 2 years. So to pay for insurance for that would actually be what? Actually like a safety net. Hold it down, Ron Buggs. I see you later. You know we going live. Set that bell notification and make sure you still subscribed. That came off the head. So if you got paying for one of them phones, especially how the iPhones is and all that, it might be the best interest of you to get some insurance. If you're getting a big television, it might be a nice interest of you to get some insurance. Anything of a great value, if you're spending some money, of course, man, that's just a smart thing to do. That don't make no sense not to be at least prepared if something go wrong. It's just like when you go to the circus and you see somebody walking on a tightrope. You dig what I'm saying? You make sure you know they're going to have a net. Ziggy Black, salute, beloved.
Yo, what's up? I got time before I clock in, right?
Tell me something good, brother. How you feel about this new discovery that we brought to the table today?
Listen, I'm not surprised. Everybody knew that, but you know, people that was outside. The reason why people want to talk on the situation and not be well versed, because for those that wasn't around, there was a bad war on the south side of Jamaica, Queens, and there was a lot of man downs. Allegedly, there's a lot of guys that y'all niggas are awakening witnesses that's not scared no more. Y'all are awakening parents that want justice for their kids that was 19, 20 that died. And I know Afro wants to be free, but how did this content help Afro?
That's right.
How did it help Afro?
At all.
Not at all. You know what I'm saying?
At all.
What, $2,000 in super chats? $3,000 in super chats?
That he ain't gonna get a dime of?
What Afro tried to create was a conversation for some dummies to jump online and go and talk about situations and shootings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was the most stupidest shit anybody with some sense. I don't know about the niggas, the illogical people. See, I'm talking about people with some brains, see, because we talk.
Yes.
It's some people that don't have logical sense.
Logic brains. So what happened is when you blame Bimmy in this situation, what? Bimmy? What are you talking about? Yeah, we know 10 Toes Down had like 10 victims. They got channels. So we know y'all gonna make videos about this just because of 10 Toes Down. Ah, fuck it, Bimmy's a rat. That's your man. Because you called me a rat or you call me this. We get it. We get
That's
it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? We get why Star did it because Star doesn't like Bimmy anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because of the Miss T thing. We get it. But one thing I'm going to say is this did not help Afro.
It ain't like he's free.
He's the biggest loser. His last attempt to hit the social media networks, Homicide D's. Listen, listen, this is what it is, man. Give us a body. Close a couple of cases. We'll find a way to get you some freedom. You know what I mean?
That's right.
That's what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
He started reaching out to these social media niggas, not just old boy, but he also reached out to a couple of niggas that told me, yo, he sent me the paperwork. I wasn't playing with that. But then one did, and look what happened. What happens is, it's all fun and games until somebody goes viral. Then they forget about the cause. Man, fuck you, Afro. I'm
That's
getting
right.
a million views off this shit. I'm getting the clout. They be sharing my name. Fuck you, nigga. You gonna do the rest of your life in jail.
Facts.
Now Afro is spinning the yard right now looking stupid, telling
Ready to
niggas,
murder
I
something.
ain't saying Bimmy was a rat. That's what he's saying right now. Because he's been saying it. Every time somebody press about the Bimmy shit, calling it KK, am I right? He's been denying it.
That's right.
But now because of JPay, the information's faster. Yo, you said some paperwork, the statement. We want to see the statement. Why ain't nobody spoken for Afro? Afro been in jail for a long time for a crime some think he didn't even make, bro.
And still gonna stay in there.
I ain't seen nobody else jump on these platforms and go, nah, Afro was innocent.
I ain't seen nobody at no motherfucking legislative trying to make no deal and put no fund up or no fundraiser for no advocate fund, you know what I'm saying? Writing a bunch of letters and stuff like family, what's happening? This is just for clout. This is just for clout.
Oh man, he fucked. No,
Afro
had his intentions. No, Afro had his intentions. The people he sent it to, they used it for clout. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not shooting the shooter. The paperwork started changing. Yo, I'm gonna change the conversation. Fucking up a real nigga. Let's keep me sharing this shit. Now what happens now, Afro, is over now. Afro, if you do not get your next appeal, you will die in jail.
That's a fact.
Why should Bimmy be mad? You're gonna die in jail, bro. You're gonna die in jail.
And you just really tried to send a motherfucking false missile.
No, he ain't send a false missile.
But he knew it would erupt.
The person who was supposed to deliver the message, he just diverted it. You know what I'm saying?
He sent that shit to White Castle, son.
Boom. I want 4 burgers, a soda, and some fries. Yo, fuck that nigga. Keep that nigga in the car. You hear me?
Don't forget that extra cheese, man.
Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Well, shout out to Afro, though. Because if Afro's denying in jail that Bimmy's not ratting on him, what is he doing now in the yard? Yo, I didn't send that for that. I sent it because we know a couple of good names that's going to pop up in who
They're
the
like,
fuck
you didn't send it for that.
For that? You trying to clear a couple of cold ones?
So what did you send it for? This is so much
social media. Because what they wanted was, had he said a couple of names that was more relevant to the situation. You know these dumb niggas be online. No, I was there. I'm from 88.5. No,
Get him, bro.
Yo, remember when such and such got hit? I was there. Boom, homicide D's at your door. Yo, what's going on? Such and such. Hello, yo, what's my son's name? What's that stupid nigga name? Afro, you did it. You get us at least 2 cold cases. We're gonna recommend your immediate release as your next parole board.
Afro.
You stupid nigga.
After all this right here, you Afro.
Nigga. He let a free nigga.
Give him the hopes and dreams of freedom.
Nobody else is listening to Afro. He let a free nigga take his last hope. He did better looking for a lawyer that was looking to save a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
like the niggas that saved Hurricane or some shit like that. Somebody like an advocate, because there's a lot of them shits out here now.
Yo, what I'm gonna say is, it was a good weekend. The man who made money off of it, I guess supposedly made a shout out to 10 Toes Down for fine for speaking. He was very well versed. I got the paper. Shout out to 1090 Jake. Shout out to Mikey B for posting that on his platform. Shout out to 1090 Jake. And the reason why nobody's talking about that case, because 7 motherfuckers got shot in the park that day. Sorry for my friends.
God bless.
So for Bimmy to sit around on any platform saying anything other than on record, yo, I wrote an affidavit.
That's right.
I had nothing to do with this shit.
That's
It's
right.
the smartest thing he could do.
The truth shall set you free.
Only thing, I told you what I did. I wrote an affidavit.
Now what?
I had to clear the alleged shooter to clear me. You know what I'm saying? It's common sense, man. That's not even checkers. That's common sense. Yo, Bimmy, you know such and such in the park had beef with your peoples. Such and such in numbers.
Trying to tear up everything.
Yo, fuck that. I don't know him. He ain't do it because I ain't do it. I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
How the fuck can I tell you what I didn't do or don't know anything about?
Exactly. So he definitely.
Now y'all are harassing me.
Exactly. So with that being said, you know, Dice, my 20 minutes of hate has transpired. I have to turn in. Shout out to Queens, though. You heard? 95.
Shout out to the whole Queens,
rest
man.
Rest in peace, Tata. You know, Jeffrey, rest in peace, GG, Farmers Boulevard. We here.
That's a fact.
Definitely. Joe Joffrey, till 50 cents, man. Send that check. You heard?
Word up. We need that.
We need that, man. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Salute. Yo, word up. That's a hell of a fucking idea, too, though, y'all. That's a hell of an idea, y'all. Yeah. Because Joff is thinking about that. Yo, Joff, that's some shit, Joff. Might need to talk to Fifth about that podcast, Joff. Might be time to talk to Fifth about, yo, Joff, I don't know if you're still in the building. Let me tell y'all something, y'all. I had sent a motherfucking DM to 50 Cent. This is a true story. I sent a DM to 50 Cent some months ago. And I told him, I said, I don't know if you remember me. I said, I was the one that was in the studio that night. Me, my man David Cooper, they call him Baguettes. We was in the studio that night when 50 Cent and shout out the Monster came inside the studio, and they was upset about this wasn't about no drugs. This was about a record. This is about a record contract. Jam Master Jay, God bless the dead, he had signed a group called the Hillbillies. True story. He signed a group called the Hillbillies. They was from Cleveland, Ohio. Can't make this shit up. The symbol that they used was a smoke pipe, like a pipe. But they all had the little smoke pipes with diamonds. Jam Master Jay, God bless his soul, had a record label. Shout out to my man Bonafuco. Bonafuco had signed as an independent artist to Onyx. They did a song back in the days with 50 Cent where they were all in ice hockey. When Bonafuco, my man, he's short. He said, they was at the Apollo and all that shit. My man Bonafuco said, real thug shit, unplug, ladies lust, angel dust, guns a bust. Well, make a long story short, my man Bonafuco was a big Crip from California. When Bonafuco came to New York to chase his rap career, he was around the corner. That's a fact, Vibes. We're going to put that order in. Bonafuco stayed around the corner with my man Do Dirty Dave, but Dave wasn't, shout out to Dave. I'm not taking nothing from him. Dave was the one that was really, we wanted to get out the hood. He wasn't, Dave was, we knew Dave was destined for greater things than the hood. So when Bonafuco used to wake up in the morning, he used to come around to my house every morning. Every morning. When Bonafuco was down here chasing his rap career, he had a daughter. May she rest in peace. They were staying in a housing complex in California, and the child safety guards on the window was real loose. And his daughter, I think she was 3 years old. May she rest in peace. May that baby rest in peace. She fell out of the window because of the child safety guards. They were so weak. And my man Bonafuco, when he found out about her dying, he vowed to never be a rapper again. He moved to California. This is a true story, y'all. He a reverend now. He's a reverend now. It's because of him is the reason why I spoke to Brandy brother Ray J on the phone. These is facts. I remember when I kicked some shit for Ray J, the nigga Ray J told me I remind him of Pop or my beloved mother. But he's a reverend now. His name is Bonafuco. And he was like, if I ever come to California, make sure I link up with him. His name is Bonafuco. That's crazy. I'm ready. 50 need to, 50, I need that. I'm telling you right now, we need that podcast, baby. We need that real, authentic podcast. No sucker shit. Straight up grown panel. Official grown panel to get this motherfucking shit right. Facts of life. That's a cold-blooded fact. What y'all got going on for Labor Day today? I'm going live later on tonight. You know, I'm about to go get me some food. Everybody cooking out today. Everybody cooking out today. I'm talking about the fried fish. My aunt made banana pudding yesterday, y'all. That shit was so good. That shit was so good. And she made the lemon cake. I got 2 pieces left for the lemon motherfucking pound cake. Shit's crazy, brothers. Homemade lemon pound cake. I can't make this shit up. Well, I gotta holler at my man too, and holler at my man Vibes. We're gonna talk about some YouTube ventures that we're trying to put together for y'all. We got some great shows coming up. Y'all know I'm going live again tonight. I'm just trying to decide. Make sure y'all set y'all bell notification. And do me a favor, share and tell everybody I'm over here for a week. Matter of fact, tell everybody to tell a friend to tell a friend. We need them subscriptions over here too. Shout out to everybody that subscribe right now. Make sure y'all still subscribe. Make sure y'all bell notification is on. And the rest we could do later on. Salute to everybody that pulled up. Y'all know where my heart is at. Let's go.
He's very talented. Some items that we should combine with him. His Garfield will help us shine.
Several breath nights. Drag race limo lands through red lights. Mad faces become slash faces pulling gas stations. Money clips filled with Franklins. Money green Wally stinking. Crackheads washing my windows. I'm rolling Indo. Plus rolling Indo. It never endo. Bitches in the ride playing Nintendo. Internet inside the headrest. I used to be possessed by stress. Now I'm in the text. Why you still frontin' with Intertext? Getting bent off your whiz welfare check. Petty burglar. Confetti herbia. You ain't a player. Use a car thief. Yellow teeth shit breath. Paper chasing. In this race, niggas like you will get left. Facing death. Your last breath was on a project step. Half step. Niggas sleep, I never slept. Shit is deep, quiet is kept. Niggas speak, trying to test. My click thick like lining in your vest. Peep the Wild West, style I finesse. Mad laws like to profess, I don't fess. Mad guards like the tribe of Koresh. You can't do me wrong. God write rhymes in cuneiform. Why you blind niggas mistake the sun for the moon? 500,000, shine like Saw, blow like arms, so controller of the universe. Arm, leg, arm, head. Bomb your progress, I progress on a conquest. Who want test Elliot Ness? I blow spots like David Koresh. My young thugs rock flavors of guns and bust big guns. Calico spitting out of black hoopies with V12 engines. P.O.L.O. suit, new Air Jordans, ice rain change. Much loot, never caught in the truth. Trapped in the square, atmosphere, pretty thug in your club. If you shit whack, we pull the plug. If you act fat, we crack the style bottles over your head. Whip your ass like you spoke to the feds. You wet though, Petro, Heckle and Jekyll. My tech blow, gun clap niggas feet tap like step shows. I flex low, in the expo, on the phone with Esco. Firm lounge with a cess grow. Burn towns down, AZ collect dough. Round the world espresso, $500,000. Gold cup, fresh glow. Bitches go nuts when we roll up. We don't front, we rolled up. We pulling off, bitches screaming out, please hold up. These roll up, trees blown up. We got warrants for all the MCs blown up. Cop sergeants hard as hard and Jake's ease on up. Partners while we get these G's on up. It's the gardeners that makes us marvelous. To break us is harder cuz some iller shit done started up. 500,000 dicks hard enough to keep your bitch click charged up. She lick dick to the guard bus. Player bitches spit cards up. Stunts fuck on conference, Versace pumps. She know Foxy, nature count the Cuban Rocky. Shooting by me in the fly-V with two mommies. Thumping Mary, you remind me. Then my man behind me in the 5B. Drive beside me, told my gun pardon me. Peace God, how will I be?
You know, that's enough. Enough said. Greed, lust, hate, and envy will destroy us. 500,000 will be our speaker. Enough said.